I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you weren't playing Roblox Jojo games back in 2019 to like 2021, bro, you missed out on a golden age of Roblox. We were genuinely blessed, bro. We had games like Project JoJo's, A Bizarre Day, Your Bizarre Adventure, and so many other grails, bro. Anyways, bro, let me go over these games real quick. The GOAT, the best JoJo games of all time. The game that got me into these games in general. This game has so much. It had all the fan favorite stands. It made Shadow the World popular. It had good combat, a good community, longevity. It just paved the way for so many other games in both its raw creativity and when it got leaked. When it got leaked, it led to a large amount of clones being made, and it also led to two of the most popular JoJo games coming out in the first place. The first of those games being A Bizarre Day modded. A Bizarre Day modded gets a lot of hate because they didn't really add much onto the old ABD like little leak thing. But in my opinion, it was better than AUT by a long shot. Like, think about it. Like, it had so much crossover content such as Sonic, Evangelion, and Mario. And I know it sounds corny. But looking back, 12-year-old me was having a blast. The trade market for this game and all these games was crazy, but that's for a whole nother video. And man, I had so many dev stands. Like, I'd just be aura farming in the lobbies and everyone would just be surrounding me asking how I got the stand. The community for this game was amazing too, but it all went downhill when the developers stopped caring about their game and just gave up. They even tried to rebrand into a whole different game, but that didn't last long either. Now, the second game to come out of ABD's leak is AUT. I didn't really play Old Universe, but New Universe was so good, bro. I'd be grinding all day on that game, and the abilities are so cool, bro. Everything was just so well made about it. They kind of ruined it though. After they made it like a bandit beater, bro, it just got ruined. The second best JoJo game of all time, bro. There was so many combinations to run. There was so much to do, so much combat. Like, it was just so good, bro. Steel Ball Run is a whole nother story, bro. Those Steel Ball Run final circles were something else, bro. And like the Please Roka memes, bro, all of that. Especially being called the Archaea, bro. Being called the Archaea was like being called a witch in like 1692, bro. This game might have been the most unbalanced game of all time. But it was so fun. Like, the fact that you could fuse stands, bro, everything was just so cool about this game. It was like one of the first like actual well-developed JoJo games. Like, I literally used to ignore online classes for this game, bro. This game was so great. This game's prime might be the most overrated thing of all time on anything on Roblox. This game has the most overrated prime of all time, bro. People barely remember this game, bro. It was not as good as people say it was. Like, this game had traits that nobody cared about because they either made your stand hot ass or your stand really good. It had shitty PvP and nobody cared about any of the stands besides Tusk and The World Over Heaven, bro. These two games are the best Battlegrounds games this era had to offer, man. I don't think any other like JoJo's Battleground game comes close to these two at all. Troublesome Battlegrounds had just like the best selection of characters, the funnest lobbies, everything was good about it. And the JoJo game just had a great PvP system. It was just so fun. I feel like Troublesome Battlegrounds 2 was just more popular because it had better maps and just a bigger selection in general, so it just gave it the advantage. And the JoJo game was a little bit more underrated because it was harder to find. But in my opinion, it had the better selection of stands, and the stands movesets were more creative. So yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to subscribe and tune in for my next video. I'm going to be talking about the Roblox anime game trading market because you guys know how crazy that is, bro.